Welcome to Popcorn Playback. Today we recap a horror drama film titled The Beast. Before we get to the storyline, like and subscribe for more recaps and have a great day. Once upon a time in Africa, a bunch of poachers stumble upon a rather awkward dinner party hosted by a pride of lions. The main course, a zebra carcass. Talk about a wild dining experience. The poachers took aim at the majestic lions, but alas, their marksmanship skills were as elusive as the leader of the pride. As the men eagerly prepare their cunning trap for the king of the jungle, little do they know that their regal target is lurking just within paw's reach. In a stunning turn of events, a poacher bravely decides to audition for a role in a horror movie by giving himself a dramatic makeover with a slashed face and throat. Not to be outdone, a lion, clearly inspired by the poacher's commitment to the arts, decides to join in on the action and give another poacher a taste of their own medicine. Talk about a wild performance. Prepare yourselves for the grand entrance of the dashing Dr. Nate Samuels, played by the one and only Idris Elba. Joining him on this wild adventure are his loving daughters Meredith, or Mir for short, portrayed by the talented Iana Haley, and Nora, brought to life by the delightful Leah Jeffries. Get ready to embark on a safari vacation like no other. They rendezvous with Nate's buddy, the legendary Martin Battles, played by the incomparable Charlton Copley, who is poised to lead them on their epic adventure. Nate and the girls are currently navigating the treacherous waters of grief as they bid farewell to his wife Amali, the Lady Mogadime, who valiantly battled cancer. During their delightful dinner rendezvous, Mir playfully unleashes her fiery wrath upon poor Nate, teasing him for his unfortunate absence during Amali's last day, all thanks to his oh-so-important work commitments. Nate, in a moment of vulnerability, spills his regrets to Martin like a clumsy waiter spilling a tray of drinks. The following day, Martin takes the family on their wild adventure with his trusty sidekick Banji, aka Tafara Nyastanza, in tow. Together, they embark on a safari that's bound to be more exciting than a herd of caffeinated wild beasts. As they come to a halt, a magnificent pride of lions comes into view. These regal felines whom Martin has nurtured since their cub days warmly welcomes him with open paws. It's as if they're saying, "Ah, Martin, our esteemed human companion, how delightful to see you again. We shall grace you with our majestic presence." Martin, the brave explorer, stumbled upon a lioness with a bullet wound in her paw. However, it seems that this fierce feline wasn't in the mood for a friendly chat. With a growl that could rival a rock concert, she made it clear that Martin's company was not welcome. And just to add insult to the injury, one of the other lions decided to give Martin a gentle nudge, reminding him that he was definitely not the king of this jungle. As our interpede adventures journey on, they stumble upon a village that appears to have been abandoned, faster than a cheetah chasing its own tail. As Nate and Martin bravely steps into the houses, they are greeted by the not-so-pleasant sight of some seriously decomposed villagers. It seems that the head lion from the slain pride decided to throw a rather macabre party. Nate, the self-proclaimed protector of their fairer sex, graciously advises the lovely ladies to remain in close proximity to the automobile. As they cruise along, fate presented them with a real-life drama in the form of a wounded man named Mutende, played by the talented Ronald Mkwanazi. Martin ventures off on his own, bravely exploring uncharted territory, while Nate valiantly attempts to apply first aid to Mutende, but alas, fate had other plans and Mutende's journey came to an untimely end. And behold Martin, the brave soul who dares to challenge the king of the jungle. With a flick of his wrist and a twinkle in his eyes, he unleashes a thunderous symphony from his trusty rifle. Will his shot find its mark, or will the lion's majestic mane remain untouched? Only time will tell. Nate, ever the brave soul, decides to play a little game of who's the king of the jungle, with the lion who seems to be heading his way. In a thrilling display of athleticism, he sprints back to the car with the grace of a gazelle. narrowly evading the lion's clutches. The lion, clearly a fan of fast food, desperately tries to unlock the mysteries of car doors, hoping for a drive-through meal. Oh, Nate, the master of hillside parking, he takes the car for a spin, only to find himself in a thrilling standoff with a hill. Alas, the car's engine decides to take an impromptu nap, leaving Nate and his four-wheeled companion in a rather sticky situation. As the lion gracefully retreats from Nate and the girls, it decides to give Martin a ring, only to discover that his leg has been given a rather ferocious makeover by the lion. Nate, the trusty walkie-talkie whisperer, takes charge of the situation, expertly guiding him through the art of stopping the bleeding. Meanwhile, they brainstorm like a couple of masterminds, concocting a brilliant plan to rescue him from the sticky situation. Nate stumbles upon a tranquilizer rifle, ready to play his own version of "Where's the Lion?" As Mir finally spots the elusive location Martin claims to be at, she bravely steps out of the car, ready to lend a helping hand. Little does she know, a lion decides to make a grand entrance, descending from above a rock like the king of the savannah, crashing a surprise party. In a classic case of when creatures attack, Nate finds himself in a not-so-tranquil situation as he attempts to subdue the unruly beasts. Meanwhile, Mir skillfully navigates her way through the chaos to reach Martin. Nora, the fearless dart-wielding hero, expertly targets the lion's rear end, saving Nate from becoming a feline snack. Meanwhile, Mir swoops in like a guardian angel, whisking Martin away from danger and returning him to safety. As the group hunkers down in their trusty four-wheeled fortress, they embark on an eternal adventure, rationing their precious water like it's liquid gold. The mission? To navigate the treacherous darkness in search of a beacon of hope. Turns out, the lion's tranquilizer decides to take a power nap and woke up earlier than anticipated, ready to resume its stealthy adventures in the vicinity. Oh, poor Nate. He must have had a roarily terrifying dream where a lion was on the prowl, eyeing those poor girls as its next meal. He confesses to Mir that he adored their mother and laments his absence during her moments of need, as if he just missed out on the opportunity to win the Parent of the Year award. In a stroke of technological magic, the group's walkie-talkie crackles to life, revealing a voice that demands their undivided attention. Oh, what a delightful surprise! Our brave antagonist Martin finds himself in the company of some rather displeased individuals. These poachers, you see, have quite the bone to pick with Martin. It seems he has the knack of thwarting their nefarious activities and, dare I say, has even sent a few of their comrades to an early retirement. Now, they decided to express their gratitude by pointing their guns in the direction of our dear group. How utterly charming! As the lion growls, it's like a prelude to its grand entrance, ensuring that everyone is fully aware of impending attack. Nate, the master of chivalry, swiftly escorts the damsels to a place of refuge, all while plotting his audacious plan to liberate the poacher's van. Watch out, poachers! The lion is on a mission to give you a taste of your own medicine. Meanwhile, Nate embarks on a daring quest to locate the elusive van keys. As the majestic lion draws near, Martin, the brave soul, urges the fair maidens to make a swift escape to the safety of the van. In a classic case of lion meets window, window meets lion, our fearless protagonist Martin decides to give the lion a little push down the hill, courtesy of his trusty car. It's like a real-life game of lion bowling with Martin as the unlikely champion. In a truly explosive turn of events, the lion's plan to catch Martin went up in flames when he stumbled upon a rather fiery situation. The leaking gas proved to be the catalyst for a spectacular display of combustion, leaving the lion and the car in a rather heated predicament. As the sun rises, Nate takes the girls on a detour to an abandoned building, because apparently, roadside assistance for lion-inflicted injuries is hard to come by these days. Nate, the master of secrecy, keeps the latest under wraps while the lion, who's clearly had a fiery encounter, makes an unexpected appearance. Nate, the master of mischief, concocts a brilliant plan to serenade the lion with a symphony of sound, luring the majestic beast closer to him. Nate fearlessly dashes into the field, unknowingly stepping into the very territory where Martin unveiled the majestic pride of lions. In a truly epic showdown, Nate fearlessly engages in a one-to-one dance with the king of the jungle. Armed with his wits and a trusty weapon, he skillfully delivers blows to the mighty beast, while the lion, in a desperate attempt to satisfy its appetite, attempts to take a nibble out of our brave hero. In a classic tale of feline justice, our hero lion, on the brink of a dramatic exit, summons the cavalry, or rather, the rest of the pride to teach the villainous lion a lesson it won't soon forget. With a display of sheer force and a touch of savagery, they swiftly put an end to its reign of terror, leaving it in taters. Nate then dramatically faints and enters the realm where Amalia appears, seemingly prepared to embark on a thrilling journey to the afterlife together. Well, look who decides to join the hospital party. Nate, Mir, and Nora, the trio of unexpected roommates. They give him a standing ovation for his impeccable understanding that the rest of the Lion Gang would swiftly eliminate the dastardly lion in order to safeguard their majestic pride. Not only did they spill the beans, but they also spilled the tea that Bonji swooped in like a superhero to save the day. As the family gallivants on their vacation, they seize the opportunity to strike a pose next to a tree just in time for a grand avian exodus. Okay, that's all for the recap for The Beast. Thank you for watching.